are starting our fourth week of PT school. And today I have my anatomy exam. And then we just have cadaver lab from 1 to 4. So yeah, that's the day for today. But first things first, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that red button down below to subscribe to my channel to help support me. We are slowly but steadily growing, so that's nice. So yeah, that is really just what's going on today. She still hasn't put out the grades for the exam we took on Friday, but I'm sure at some point I'll say what I got whenever those come out. I don't know when she's gonna put it out. She might put it out after we take this exam. So yeah, that is today. So I will tap back in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I am back at the apartment from school. As soon as I got home, I took a shower and then I ate and I just chilled a little bit. So now I'm getting ready to FaceTime one of my classmates so we can work on our presentation for Thursday. Hopefully we can finish that today so that we can, I want to finish it today so that we can, or at least I can, have the capacity in my mind for other things, because we have a PT seminar quiz on Wednesday and our presentation's Thursday, and we have a presentation, our lab presentations on Friday, and then we have our neuro exam and lab quiz next week. So it's like I want to make sure I'm studying for neuro, get in some study time for PT sim, get in studying for anatomy. So I don't really want to be thinking about a presentation too much, so that's why I'm hoping we can finish that today. I've already been kind of looking into stuff, so yeah, but that's kind of the gist for the day. No study session or no study group today, but tomorrow we'll be back at it. So that's all I have for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. It is, I think, 6 something in the morning. Yeah, so today we have, what do we have? We have test and measures, and we have neuro and kines today. So I think in test and measures today we're going to start doing some range of motion type things, because she told us to bring our kits so that we can use our goniometers. And yeah, so here is what my little twist out is looking like, and I think it's so cute. It turned out really cute. I haven't done a twist out in forever, but yeah, so that's what's happening today. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a study session tonight, and we have to start getting into the thick of studying for neuro, because that exam is in a week from today, exactly a week from today. So I think I'm gonna try and get to school by 8, because I need to get my second COVID test done. We're supposed to get COVID tested like once a month. So I got tested for August, so now I have to get tested for September. So I'm gonna go take care of that, get there at 8, and then maybe try to go through some test and measures, because we have our quiz and test and measures, not test and measures, and PT seminar. We have our quiz and PT seminar tomorrow, so I'm gonna, hopefully it doesn't take too long for the COVID test, so I can kind of like review some stuff through that. But yeah, that's all I have for right now, so I will tap back in with you guys later. Guys, so I'm back home. We surprisingly got out of class early, which was nice. So we were supposed to end at 4, and I think he ended at like 3:30, so we got a half hour early. So I got back home before 4 o'clock, which is so nice. But we did get a boatload of information today, so I do feel a little overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie, but it'll all be okay. Before I go on, if I have more to say, but like, I just wanted to share my grades from my anatomy lab exam and from my anatomy written exam that I took yesterday. So I got an A on both. I actually did better on the lab than I thought I did. I thought I got more wrong, but I only got 2 questions wrong, which is nice. So I think I got like a 92%. I got a 92% on the lab exam, and I got a 98% on the written. I only got 1 question wrong, and it's only because I second guessed myself And so I changed my answer from the correct one to the wrong one. But it's okay. I still got an A. So, you know, definitely had me feeling really good. But now we're into another unit. So it's like I can only celebrate for like 2 seconds. But I definitely don't want to get too comfortable and thinking that I'm just good at anatomy. Because now we're, like I said, we're starting a new unit. And this one is on an area that is not my best, the arm. We're doing the upper limb and brachial plexus. Have me and brachial plexus have never really banged with each other like that, so but we're gonna become friends. We're gonna become real good friends this time around, you know. So I'm going to conquer brachial plexus, we're going to conquer the upper limb, and we're gonna do well. So there's that. But yeah, so I'm very happy that I did well on the first 2 anatomy exams. Definitely makes me feel good. It's the kind of confidence booster I need. But now I have my neuro exam to prepare for next week. I have a neuro presentation on Thursday. We have a quiz and PT seminar tomorrow, and then a lab presentation. We just have a lot going on. So it's really just kind of finding that balance of like what to put more focus in. I definitely need to start hitting the ground running with neuro because it's just a lot, and there's a lot we need to know. And on her exam she does like to ask like clinical questions in a way, which I was very impressed with myself that I was able to like answer those questions with anatomy, but now I have to try and answer those questions with neuro, so that's a little different. But I'll get through it. It's just very overwhelming right now because I still have a lot to tackle, but I'm just taking a little brain break before I get back into learning and jamming my brain with information. So that is all I have for you guys right now, so I will tap back in with you guys later. On neuro. So our professor, she actually put out a little study guide kind of outline thing for like the most important stuff of like the main things that she'll probably ask questions on for the exam, but like everything on her slides is fair game, so you still basically need to know like all the stuff on her slides. But the study guide kind of shows where you should put the most emphasis, I guess. So right now I'm kind of just filling it out, putting the information in with each thing, and then afterwards I plan to create a Quizlet off of it and then study off that and probably videos. I just want to get through the first 2. So she put 4 sections. There's 6 slides. There's 6 PowerPoints put together. So I want to get through. So I got through the first one, which was on the cellular neuroanatomy, and then I'm about to go through the resting membrane potential. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, and it's gonna be a long day. We have anatomy first, and then we have PT Sim, which we have our quiz. So I think the quiz is the only thing we're doing. And then we have test and measures lab, which is like from 1 to 5. And the second years are going to be teaching us today because that's part of one of their courses, teaching and learning. So we have that. And then after, me and my lab group, we're going to work on our cadaver, just cleaning up the stuff that we need to have cleaned up for our presentations on Friday, and then making sure we know what it is that we're looking at as far as the brachial plexus goes. So yeah, and then some of my classmates were gonna do our kinesiology checkoff, which is just palpations of the shoulder. Nothing too hard, pretty easy, pretty simple, some stuff. But yeah, so it's gonna be a long day because I definitely need to get in neuro. I want to look at my presentation one more time that I have for tomorrow for neuro. I think we're good. Just gonna look it over really quickly, make any edits that may need to be made, but I think me and my partner are good for tomorrow. So yeah, the main thing is really just gonna be neuro and anatomy. Those are the two big things, and I try to get in some kines because I don't want to get behind in it, but the main focus is really anatomy and neuro right now. But we are learning a lot of concepts in kines, so I do want to make sure I stay on top of that, but I try to get back on top of kines like over the weekend. So yeah, but I definitely have a lot of studying to do with neuro. As you guys saw, like I'm working on the study guide, but I'm also trying to think of other ways that I can really be more hands-on with the material, because it is a lot of material. So yeah, but I'm making questions from the study guide that I can make a Quizlet, but I also think I want to do some charts and just really make sure I'm really working the material to get it into my brain. But that is all I have for you guys right now, so I will talk to you guys later.
Hey Raquel! Out having fun in the midst of chaos. Fun times. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? That's real. That is real. We don't know how we're feeling. Yeah. We're here to have fun, drink, in the middle of a bunch of shit going on. But it's okay. We're gonna make it through. Jackie already finished it. Me. Yeah.
And today is Friday, thank God, kind of. So yesterday I didn't really tap in because there was just a lot going on that day. Yesterday I was like trying to finish making my study guide for my neuro exam that's on Tuesday, and then we kind of got to school early to work on our cadaver so that we could be ready for our lab presentations today. And I had my neuro presentation. That presentation was, I feel like, so as far as presenting it, I think that went well. There was one slide that my partner did that I don't think was the biggest fan of, as far as like the material and just how it was worded. But everything else, I think as far as how we presented it was fine. It was just afterwards, she really like asked a lot of questions, and so I think like she wanted us to put a little bit more of like the cellular part of our case study. So our case study was on tetanus, so I think she just wanted us to go a little bit deeper in that. So she was asking a whole lot of questions, but it's just like what our case study was on. In the cellular part, we hadn't learned until Tuesday, and our, presentation was yesterday. So there was a lot of stuff that we kind of just had to look up on our own. So I tried to get as much as I could from just looking things up, because I knew she was gonna grill us with questions, because she does that with every presentation. So I knew she was gonna grill us with questions. So I tried to know as much as I could, but it was just like we hadn't been taught that information before we had to start working on our presentation. So yeah, my brain was like short wiring, like after she finished like asking us all of those questions. I really had to dig deep into the depths of my brain on stuff that I had just put in there, on information we had like just learned. So there was that, but I'm glad it's over now. It's done, it's out of the way. That's our only presentation for neuro. So next I have an anatomy presentation in November. I think that'll go way better and way smoother than the one that we had yesterday. I think neuro is probably going to be the hardest presentation, so I'm glad that one's out of the way. And then I have a presentation in October for PT seminar on like aquatic physical therapy. So that one really shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, that's how that went. So now today we have Kines lab, which is why I'm just like this. And then we have cadaver lab, where, like I said, we have our lab presentations, and Fridays are typically my days off. So I still plan on taking a day off, but I definitely do want to get to school kind of early to study a little bit for neuro, study a little bit for anatomy, because we have a quiz on Monday, and I really need to make sure I get down this freaking brachial plexus. So there's so much to do. This is a very stressful time. So this weekend, my head will be in the books, trying to get down neuro, trying to get down anatomy, because the neuro is just very conceptual. So yeah, as you saw, we went bowling last night. We are all stressed. We are. I think it was just really needed, just a nice, like, just a little bit of a getaway from the stressful reality that we all have. So it was nice. Like, at the beginning of the week, it was just something kind of fun to do. And then as the week went on, we kind of just realized, like, we need a mental... I think yesterday really showed us that we need, like, just a little bit of a mental health break, because the questions that she was asking us, me and my partner, for our presentation is one information that the whole class needs to know. And I think when it came to us, everybody was lost with her questions. Like, a lot of us just hadn't gotten to that part yet, and just, you know, we're all struggling. We were all in the same boat and struggling. So yeah, kind of just showed us that we needed that little mental health break, just to hang out, have fun, and get away. Now we're back into the thick of it. So yeah, but that is all I have for right now. So I will tap back in with you guys later. Evening, everyone. It is like 8 something at night. It's Monday, the start of week 5. Yeah, it's a lot right now. Yeah, I spent the whole weekend basically studying for neuroscience. We have that exam tomorrow, so I'm about to go to a study session, but I'm a little tired, so I went to 7-Eleven, grabbed some Red Bulls, and yeah, I'm about to grind it out. On the bright side, though, on my anatomy lab quiz, I did get a 100%, which I really wasn't expecting, because I didn't get to study as much like I did the first time. So for the first quiz, so I was definitely surprised that I did better on this one than I did for the first one. So there's that, which, I mean, definitely makes me happy. So yeah, it's been stressful, and it's only going to get more stressful as we get closer and closer to Hell Week, aka midterms. So yeah, there's that. We have 4 exams in 1 week, 2 exams in 1 day that are both for anatomy. That will be the week after next. So after neuro, then it's kind of just getting ready for that. And we have I have decided to kind of make a schedule for Hell Week, or for my midterms that are coming up the week after next. So these 3 are kind of just to end off the rest of this week. Today is Wednesday, so starting tomorrow, because for our anatomy exam, we have, well, for the exam, for the lab and the written, we have to know 38 muscles. And but for our lab quiz on Monday, we need to know 24, but we also have a presentation tomorrow. So each person in my group, we took like 5 muscles to like make sure we have down pat. So then after that, I basically have like 19 more muscles I need to learn. So tomorrow I'm gonna try and learn 8 because I think the muscles of the arm won't be that bad, and I think I'll be able to pick those up quickly. It'll just be the deep flexors that might take me some time. And then I need to start my test and measurements outline. And then Friday I will need to learn 6 more. So I'm gonna learn half of the extensors, and I'm gonna try and make Quizlets for my anatomy class. And then Saturday, it's a jam-packed day. Gonna learn the last 6 muscles of the forearm on the extensors, go through my anatomy Quizlets, go through my kinesiology notes, and start to get notes down for the elbow complex. I need to practice some of my skills for test and measurements, and I need to watch my neuro lecture that is for tomorrow.
Hello, Keith. Hello, Nate.
What's good? We're actually happy for now.
For now, it's very temporary, but we're gonna bask in it. You got the quesadilla, the quesadilla. What you get? Oh, you finished yours, Nate. You killed that. You got your drink.
It's like a good takeout.
Richie,
What's up?
how you feeling?
I need another shot.
This
is a shot.
Damn. You also look for YouTube?
No, that was Instagram before. Now we on YouTube. Now we on YouTube. And you've already had, how many have you had? 3?
I want 3, but I had 2, and then this.
Okay, and then this dude right here, the baby in the group, got some French fries at the Mexican restaurant. Right.
I'm trying to get another shot.
You trying to get it?
I'm trying to get another shot.
Okay, Nyasha, how you feeling? Good? Over there looking pretty. Madison.
No.
They got her order right.
They got my order right finally. I'm really happy. It's not beef, it's chicken.
And the drink.
And my drink.
Right.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And our new friend, Kenan. Yes, all the way from Tokyo. Yeah. I'm lit, y'all. I'm lit.
That'd be my reaction.